The trip starts off in Honduras. We arrived on a little island of Honduras. This is where the story begins. We are driving around the city, going to see some animals. Enjoy some buildings. This is a rooster, and this is the first animal I saw. Yep, that's me feeding a monkey. Let me tell you, they are very desperate for food. Look at this guy right here. Alright, then we see the sloths right here. They just be chilling on this tree. We found more sloths and more. Then we saw parrots. This is Honduras's bird, like their mascot. Look at these parrots. They can be aggressive to the little green ones. I'll show you them in a second. Here they are. They just chill on the ground because they can't really fly, I think. I also fed the parrot. It was pretty cool. And I fed the little parrot also. It was also pretty fun.
If you look at their eyes, they see way better at night with those eyes, you guys. They're nocturnal. Also in the raccoon family.
As you heard what that guy said, they only come out at night and they're in the raccoon family. Look how fluffy they are. Now we're riding a boat to a beach on a more little island. On the way to the beach, we saw some tigers. Even though we were done with the zoo, I don't know why they're there. Here is a better clip of them. That looks like a white tiger, but I can't tell. Look how nice this weather is. Nothing will happen. As you can tell, I was off and it started to rain. This is honestly very pretty. Here's another clip of just plants touching the ocean. We made it back to the boat, and this is the last view I get to see of Honduras because the boat is going to Mexico next. Now the boat is moving after a few hours later. I'm really going to miss this place. We made it to the first day in Mexico. We are on the main island. There are people up there doing culture, and I honestly think that's pretty cool. We're driving to a beach, and I keep finding these matching cars in a line. It reminds me of Mario Kart. We saw a lot of shops, and I bought some stuff. Here's the beach. Honestly, very pretty. I took a break, so I got a pina colada for the beach. Then we went on a walk to buy some stuff finally. Then I got another pina colada. They're so good. Then I got a Shirley Temple. It was honestly pretty good. Then I got some Mexican tacos. They were also very good, as you can tell. Then we started to build some sand castles. It was pretty fun. On the way back, we found a crab in the bathroom walking, and I think that's pretty funny. I also found flamingos. They're like my favorite bird, and this is my first time seeing them in person. They can get really crazy. I also found more over there. I saw one bird go up to another one and they started to fight. We are walking back to the boat. This is day 2 in Mexico, as you can tell. Or not, I don't know. We are here to swim with the dolphins. Here is a pretty view of the ocean. After swimming with the dolphins, we went to the city. And just to let you know, it was a little island. Now we're back on the boat. There's another boat over there. And over here is the land. It was pretty fun. Now we're driving away, and here's the sunset of the ocean view. Honestly, very pretty. Goodbye, Mexico. I will miss you. Here is a pretty sunset. We are moving away from the land. As you can see over here, there is the land as I am zooming up. Later that night on the boat, I got this yummy drink. So yummy. 2 days later, I have made it to the Bahamas. Look how blue this water is. I'm gonna put my phone underneath it. And I couldn't get that much clips. It was kind of hard, but I tried my best to get some few clips and stuff. Here's another clip of me getting deeper into the water, and that's me getting out of the water. I tried my best, but I was happy to see the clear and bright blue/green water. Honestly, very pretty. I have gotten more further in the ocean, but if you look further, you can see the water is a different color. That is one thing I like about the Bahamas. And here's more clips underneath the water. This is one of the most prettiest things I've ever seen. I'm glad I can show you guys this. On the way to look around the island, I found this tropical bird eating some leaves. I think this bird looks pretty cool. Here are some trees and stuff. The weather started getting bad after a little bit, and here's some wind. We have finally entered the vehicle and we're going to drive around the island. So a little bit, we just explored the island a little bit more. Then we stopped at a different beach on the island and we saw another island right by this island. Then I started recording some fish in the water. Look at all these fishies in the water. Somebody was holding a sea urchin, so I had a look at him. He was put back into the ocean, the Bahamas, and going back on the boat. Also, here is the flag if you guys are curious. Forgot to mention, after we were done riding around the island, we checked out some shops too, but that's the island. And now we're moving away from the island. It's kind of sad. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog as much as I did. And yes, I didn't show everything, but I went into some detail and stuff. If I should make another vlog, tell me down below in the comments. Thank you for watching my video and see you guys in the next one.